CV is back, sponsored by Earl Grey. Not my normal attire, but it's Saturday morning. It's been raining all week here, a lot of places in Australia, and finally the sun's out, so I've been gardening, so just got all my crappy gardening gear on. Anyway, last week I was in Sydney for work and checked out about 3 thrift stores. No vinyl at all, I'm sorry. Terrible, nothing. But each store had some really good CDs, and I want to ask a question to the VC. And Dave Michael, if you're watching. I got some pretty good 90s CDs. So 90s rock, thrash, metal, that type of thing, when it was really going really good. A lot of bands would mainly press CDs, and I guess in the 2000s as well, with some vinyl pressing, but usually limited. So the question is, looking at Discogs of some of these CDs, the value, especially the max value for your VG Plus near mint editions, get pretty good money. So based on limited vinyl presses for a lot of bands for that era, if you get the original CD press, is that of some value? But anyway, I guess for me it's good to get them when either they haven't been pressed before on vinyl, or they're very scarce, never been re-released, or the vinyl's just too expensive. So this fills the gaps, I suppose. So let's quickly whip through these. I've just been playing this one before. 1985 Red Hot Chili Peppers, One Hot Minute. Fantastic rock funk. Oh, can't get enough of it. I've played about the first 5 tracks. It includes Aeroplane, but forgetting that, the non-popular ones are just amazing. Dave Navarro, of course, featured in this album. Well, he photographed, so I shouldn't assume, but I assume he was in the studio with that one, so that's a high recommendation. Def Leppard Vault, a greatest hits CD. So I still don't have Hysteria on vinyl. I'm really hanging out to grab a copy of it, but I do have, I think, Pyromania, I think it's called, an earlier one. So without having, I do have Hysteria on CD, but just all this. I mean, this is what I mean. Yeah, excellent quality CDs you can find in thrift stores, like I did here, for just a couple of bucks each. Metallica S&M. I think this is a late 90s release, and it's with Metallica with a symphony orchestra, I believe. I don't know if it's just one gig or a combination of gigs that they've put together, but that's a double CD. And everything's immaculate condition, so that's just an opportunity to play these albums when we don't have the albums. Another Chili Peppers, Stadium Arcadium, and 2 CDs, excellent condition again with a fold out. I mean, I can't complain. Stevie Ray Vaughan, this is the best of. I've got his first album. I don't have any other ones, so just to get to get a collection of hits like that and just to whack it on the CD player, awesome. Steve Vai, I love guitar, so I don't have any Steve Vai on vinyl. It's a 2-pack, just perfect condition. These are, I think they're late 90s, definitely late 90s. The Beatles Anthology 2. This sells for about 40 bucks. This is perfect, Nick. This one, I believe, was released when they had a new song come out, Free as a Bird or something like that. I can't remember now. I think that's what made this one come out. So something new on there. A Perfect Circle. I believe this is their debut album. I'm pretty sure they're a Grammy Award winning band now. and I didn't mind this at all. I thought it was pretty good. Not my ultimate sort of rock type music, but you know, for that era, excellent. Slayer, I think this is a 1998 release. I mean, I think this might have been about their 10th album or so. I love the first 2 or 3 tracks. After that, it's kind of like, yeah, I'm not sure. So definitely keen to check out some of their more earlier stuff from Slayer. Lily Allen. This has got a lot of massive hits on here. The Fear, Not Fair. I mean, it just goes on and on. FU was a good song. I listened to this yesterday and hadn't heard Lily Allen in a long time, and I think this is a fantastic, what would you call it? It's a pop kind of album, but there's probably some other kind of genre to it. But I really like Lily Allen. She's touring Australia soon. I probably won't go see her, but you know, to have on album or CD, fantastic. Great voice, outstanding voice in my opinion. I'm not a fan of 9 Inch Nails, but my wife certainly is, so kind of got this for her. There we go. It's called With Teeth, I think. Don't know anything about it. Never been a huge fan of theirs, but willing to give it a listen. It's in that era of excellent music. Bruce Springsteen, Magic. This is a really good pickup. This is quite a valuable CD. I don't even know what year it is. I haven't even heard it. So, but what can you do? You can't leave it. This I'm extremely keen to listen. I don't think I've ever seen this mentioned in the VC. But recently on the ABC TV here in Australia, they made it like a doco about this guy here. Let's just call him Geoffrey. I don't think I can pronounce his last name, but he's blind from birth and an Aboriginal. Discovered he had a pretty good voice, so an Australian guy brought him into the city. I don't know if it was Melbourne or Sydney or where, but and worked with him. Gave him the confidence to be able to sing in a studio. And eventually he performed in front of a crowd. He did a little tour, and just hypnotic, beautiful, soulful, honest singing. Yeah, he's not trying to be someone he's not. He just delivers what he does. He's just got a extremely unique, incredible voice. Fantastic Aboriginal singer. So, yeah, check that out. Marilyn Manson. Probably could have got a couple more of Marilyn Manson, but this one has Beautiful People. That's the one that drew me to getting it. So, all excellent condition. Original case. Quite funny, the lady, because when you buy these CDs, you got to open them up and check them. And I saw her slide this one out, this old lady, and she was like, looking at the pictures. But yeah, Beautiful People's on there, I'm pretty sure, and that was a huge hit, I think, in about 1998 or so. So Marilyn Manson, again, all $2. Counting Crows. This is like the best of. I don't have any Counting Crows. You know, we all know their popular stuff and they're excellent. So for me to hear a bit more about them in a compilation like this is perfect. And the last one, live, Secret Samadhi, 1997 Australian Tour edition with bonus tracks. And that'll be a double CD, I'd say. Yes, sir. So there you go. How good was that? I've never really looked hard for CDs. I had the opportunity to do it this week for a few minutes here and there, and just happened to have great stuff like that. So I'm just interested to hear your opinion about collecting CDs of that era. Do you think it's worthwhile collecting them? Not just from the fantastic music, but the collectability, the value, that type of thing. So what do you think? Do you guys collect a lot of 90s and 2000 CDs, even though we still focus on vinyl. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for sticking by. Sorry it's not vinyl, but yep, I got to get back to the garden. See ya.